we got one of my followers coming in here. So, yeah, we'll have 3 people and 1 random. And he names his stuff really bad things, so it's hard for me to pronounce them. So it's either hives or cum, and I can't. It's bullshit. Dick. And I can't say HIV either.
I would never.
Yeah.
I'd never do anything like that.
That's bullshit. I can't say any of that stuff. I just have to say Mr. H eventually. Eventually it's just going to come down to me saying 1 letter. Dick. Okay, let's see what kind of... Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. This is a good one. I like dogs.
Yeah, I could have named myself Sanguinius.
I'm going to be playing another character after this, though, for sure. I'm not going to be playing this guy all night long. Yeah, we do. Hey, guys, I don't have too much to say. It's mainly tactical. If you're on the ground, I'm going to try my best to get you up. Pretty much it's all good shots, high fives, and watch out for the thing behind you. If you do want to listen to me, I do have some stories I tell every once in a while, and I'll tell a few different ones because the people, I have a couple other people with us here too, so some people from Twitch and YouTube. So let's make this fun, huh? So guys, we have our build for Lower-Hab-Karl, and I'm gonna have to yell at the developers if any of them are listening, just for a hot second, that I had to delete one of my characters to make a new one. That made me pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. He was my first character that I had to delete, but I'm glad he lived on into Lower-Hab-Karl Mark II, you know? But if you could give me some more character slots, that would be great. I would be really appreciative of that. Not much spawn right out the bat, right? I didn't mean to hit that on you. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that to you. Fire is bad. We're coming, Zap. Give us a second, bud. Fuck. Sorry. Oh. So I hear another sniper down there somewhere, or maybe that was his death rattle. Like they die. They have a sound when they die, too, like a barely one, so that might have been him. Sometimes that confuses me, yeah. So one thing I like about that little gas grenade thing, that is really nice, a distraction. And it's really good to throw at your feet. I've noticed a lot of people don't seem to know how good this thing is. I did like the missile launcher and I love it, but I think this grenade is better for the people that play normally, right? And now I'm gonna recharge, so Zap's down, right? Oh, fuck us. Oh, jeez. That's probably not good. That might be a wipe. If we wipe here... Oh, shit. Fuck. Dogs. And they're really good for that. And that. Please, 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 guard. Yes. I got you. Thanks, guys. Good recover. Damn. Whew. Hive dingers pull it together. One of us out, all of us dead. That was good. I like that. That was a good scrap. That was fun. That got my blood pumping a little bit, right? So now we got dogs. We're going to make this as inhospitable as possible for them. Yeah, they're coming in, but are they going to walk through acid and fire? Fire acid? Oh, Jesus! Fire acid barrels! Balls. So now I'm going to retreat back that hostile terrain we made, you know? That's the thing that I think is good to do, is to retreat back off of that area. Nobody on Twitch yet, but nobody on Twitch or YouTube yet. I don't see anybody on YouTube, but we definitely got people from Twitch here. hurting pretty bad, so I want to try to avoid that if possible. I just don't like fighting. I don't like wasting resources when we don't have to, you know? Plus, we're not getting paid extra, right? Oh, see? Now we're definitely not getting paid extra. Let's lead them back if we can, guys. Hey, Zap, can we move back a little bit, bud? So we all don't get knocked off that edge. And there's a health kit here, bud. Good swings, good swings. So, for this character, guys, on Twitch and YouTube, I went for max durability of everything. That includes the gun. The sword is very defensive as well. I figure this class has enough kill to it already that we don't need to, like, spec into more damage, right? I'm thinking this class pretty much needs is the most defense because this gun has ghost on it, so anytime we hit a critical spot, we're immune to firing for 1.2 seconds. It's got crit on it with the roulette there, and then this defensive devil sword, right? Because it's really good with that block, right? And it's fast. It chops through bodies. It's like to chop that meat, right? Nice shot. That was a good shot. Nice shot, Zap. And then Craven this Crow, we've actually met him in real life. We worked with him. It was kind of funny. He's a really good guy too. Oh fuck! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So I usually let anybody else take ammo. I try to see if other people want it before me. So anybody, I'm pretty sure either is... Hey Zap, if you see ammo that you need, just take it, buddy, okay? Sniper. And that's what we like that rifle for. It's a quick burst. It may hit somebody in the head twice, and then proc the twice, like it'll refresh the duration of the my bad. Refresh the duration of Ghost, right? Jesus Christ, I'm nicking all of them. Why? I wasn't really paying. I was looking at Twitch and swinging at the same time to make sure nothing would kill me, right? Good grenade. Good grenade. Love that hostile terrain. I used to play back in 3rd edition. I had a Dark Elder Army. I actually still have all the models. I do like them a lot. They're kind of precious to me, you know?
My world leaders are precious to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's like your first army. I still have them over here. I use them for D&D minis every once in a while.
I've actually, in D&D, I've made a lot of characters. Haven't gotten to play 90% of them.
That's
but
good.
My most recent one is, in fact, a world leaders.
Hey, so you're playing like
Berserker.
You're calling.
It's fun, and I get to use the models.
So you're playing the what?
I'm
Dark
just
Heresy,
happy.
or is it Space Marine? Which one is it? All right, no worries. You don't have to answer. Not a problem. So,
this is just a normal D&D setting.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I just a casual 8-foot person in power armor.
Okay, fair enough. I like power armor. It's always fun to do. It's the sci-fi equivalent of God mode. But that's fun too, right? There's no reason you can't be trudging around in a giant suit beating up heretics, right? Cough, cough,
Exactly.
cough, cough. Developers, maybe you can give us some mechs, some powerized like. Oh fuck me. See, that still happens. That still happens. It's tough. Like I said, it's tough. I've been telling my wife that it's tough to manage everything at once, and I'm trying my best to get my head around all the stuff that has to happen at once. So like, I still have text lines to put down, right? And Zap left. Oh, no Zap back. So usually we'll tell people what's going on. I'm hearing a sniper coming your way, guys. Watch out. So we're seeing that sniper. I can hear him. There he is, right there. Boom, dead. Nice shot, Zap. So that's what I was seeing. Oh, let's watch somebody. Yeah, let's watch somebody. Yeah. Sorry, I should not be boring. This is our friend Isaiah. We're over your shoulder, bud. Nice dodge. Pretty sure that net, if it went off, probably would have caught him potentially. Nice grenade, bud. So that was really solid. He threw that down right before he got me up. And that's the reason why I wanted to kind of bring him along and show him like what's going on, because he's good. He's a really good player. And I just have somebody, I know Phantom's great too. Not to say that, but like I've played with Isaiah a little bit more. And I know his tactics a little bit more. Not that I don't know Phantoms. Besides naming things unconventionally, you dick. Oh, fuck. So this is why we have Ghost. Yeah, so we can just dodge back and forth and just keep peppering the area, and it mitigates the damage for us. We'll get headshots eventually, and this thing's fairly bullet savvy as opposed to a lot of the other ones that are not, right? And now we ran out of ammo. But we don't need to be doing that the whole time anyways, but we're just trying to keep them at the medium range. I'm trying to cut down their numbers and break them before they reach us. Not badly. I want to be able to chop them up because I like chopping that meat, but this gun is really good at doing that, right? And I do like training up here. It's fun as shit. I love coming up to this area. Also, I don't want any of the big classes like the snipers and stuff to... Nice saw, buddy. So now we're getting the spawn in the back, so that's what we're going to have to go for. See that? See right there. That's probably saved us a little damage. And I like the design of that. No, I want it. Can't I just rub it all over me? No, fair enough. Bullets are just as good. That's a dick move by the developers, but I do like that hamper. That is a very big hamper. Right? I could probably do okay without my meds. But I like the regen one. I think I have it on regen, and I have it like essentially when that ability's on cooldown, it's always going to come back to me within a certain amount of time. Right? Nice shot. Nice shot, Zap. It's a pretty far one for that weapon. Nice crowbar, bud. So Zap, you're actually on YouTube and Twitch right now. No worries, bud. I'm just having fun. So we're just having fun playing games, yeah? But I do have a little story if you want to listen. I was a zookeeper for a while. I was also been a genetic scientist and a park ranger in the Grand Canyon. So if you're interested in something, just cheer a little bit, and I'll spin up a tale. Otherwise, just mute me. Just don't yell at me. It hurts my feelings. This is the first time I feel like I can talk. So there we see. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Make sure they're penned in, right? That barrel didn't really help that much. I thought I was going to throw it off course. Didn't, just threw one of our allies off course, which that's why that sucks, right? And this is where we go in with the sword. And this is why I like the sword. It's fast, and it has a little bit of reach. Just a little. Just enough, right? And then I want to... Since this class is so squishy, I think you do want a medium range weapon. And it's not that I don't like... Yeah, see, like this is where this is looking not good. So we throw that, and then we get in there and pull our drugs, which apparently aren't working right now. God damn it. Oh, no, I'm not on drug. Did somebody drug me? My 5 key isn't working. That sucks. So, whatever. I would love to have that ability back quicker, but for some reason that button was not working. Dismiss that ad. Because fuck you. Ow! Damn it. So one of our videos that we have of Minerva has reached like almost 6,000 views. Minerva's our cat, so she's our sassy barn kitten, right? That's reached like 6,000 views. And then there's another one of Buster that's gone like kind of crazy too. It's him fighting the hose when he was like kind of a baby when we just first got him. And when I love Minerva, she's like the resting bitch face master, right? She's like, she always gives you like a shitty grin right in the face. Like, she always gives you the half, I'm gonna fuck you up. And she does. Granted, I poke her a lot, right? Oh shit. Oh, are we... Did we avoid the ad, guys? I'm coming, Zap. Give me a sec. Hey, Pagan. Ads. Okay. Looks like we got some ads for a little bit, guys. So we got a break. And it's not great at killing those guys, but this is. This rending is. It's very good at killing those. As long as you hit them in the right spot, right? That's what you're looking for. You're looking to minimize the damage you take and the damage you give them is maximized, right? We searing dogs. We're throwing those every once in a while because we don't like dogs. Nice acid bomb, by the way. Good shot. So I used to work as an interpretation park ranger for the park system in the Grand Canyon. Tons of fun. That's why I like parks. I like national parks. Hives down. Let's see if Zap can do this. Oh, one got us. We'll get him. Hopefully. Shit. So I worked for the National Park System and I did interpretation park ranger. So I was like going around and talking to people and making sure they knew where they're going. Like, where's the best shot for a wedding photo that's not inside the park, or like what time sunset is, or that kind of stuff, you know. And I remember seeing. The problem is I can't really talk very much with this class. It's very difficult to do because this class is, like I said, I tell everybody this class is literally a glass knife, and I love it. I think it's great. Pop the door. I'm coming, bud. So we got some guys there. Hives needs help. We're gonna go help Hive, right? I need that back right now. And he threw good grenade throw, bud. See, that was a pretty impressive rally. That was a good rally, guys. I like that. That was smooth. That was very smooth. Somebody threw a grenade. 2 people went over to help. Everybody rallied on him, right? That was solid. And now that's back, so we're just gonna shred. We're gonna cut. We're gonna cut. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Apothecary, can you let me know when the magical stream is back? She's our monitoring Apothecary up there. She got us little designs today she made with AI, and they look so fucking badass. I am so fucking excited for that branding, right? Oh my god. She did such a good job, and she's gonna tell me to stop here a little bit. Good up, good up. So the key, I think, and I'm not saying I've mastered this class by any means, you know, I still got a lot of room to dick with a whole bunch of stuff. I have a lot of room to kind of mix things in. I don't usually like picking up random, we don't have to. And this is where we like corners. Corners are our friend. They stop people from seeing us, they stop people from jumping in front of us, and they stop fire. That's why we like corners. Corners are our friend. And we're hearing those suck, right? Those are no good. Holy shit. Witness! I'm sorry, that was so badass, dude. That was really cool. You died in a blaze of glory. We'll get you back, guys. No worries. Fuck. Oh, thanks, guys. Subscribe with Prime. What? Is that my first one? Oh my god. That makes me really happy. Thank you. Things are just kind of looking up now, you know? I'm looking forward. I'm thinking with a different mindset. Things are going good. I can do something I love. I can reach people. I can talk to people, right? Jesus, this is not good. So now we're going to keep that ability in reserve for us, right? Our shield breaks, that's when we're going to pop that ability, right? That's my mindset. Is when I'm doing fire like this, you're immune to fire, but you're not, right? So we're looking at that shield, seeing where we're going. It's pretty low. Probably shouldn't have done that, though. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate following 99. And I actually followed a lot of people. I made an Instagram too, so I'm getting out of the social network. I'm trying. I'm actually putting a real good effort. Oh, fuck me. We got, so this is the one thing I tell everybody. You can give up ground infinitely. Now, I don't like giving that up, but I think we need it, right? I think if you throw it right in the middle of their charge, they stop. We got some rending here. We got a flamer over there, which is really bad. We're gonna pop the ability, hopefully. Yes, it's still going. Yes, yes, yes. There's a health. I'm gonna get him, right after that sniper's dead, right? Because he is gonna ice me if he's target priority, right there. Boom. Done. Thank you, man. No worries. I really appreciate it, man. I love playing with people that I've met before, too. I've even told a couple people today that that's something that they can expect, is that I'm going to play games with people, and I'm going to say hi, and I'm going to be concerned about you guys, right? It's just what it is. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I didn't have more bullets there. That was dangerous. Thank you. That means a lot, buddy. And so does everybody here. Everybody that's listening and watching me, it means a lot. I don't really care if I get ammo or not. Looks like somebody threw it down. Usually, there is a high likelihood of at least for me, what I've seen is there's a high likelihood of a crate in that location. Usually of some sort. Usually healing. There's a high likelihood of that there, right? So that's one place I always check. And, you know, now the devs could be listening to this, so, like, I don't know. They might ruin my fun, right? They've been known to do that, devs! Okay, so this is where we're seeing some badness. We're going to try to get him up, right? Not going to work right now. We're going to try again once our ability comes back. We're going to give him a time on the ground, let us get shields, right? Shields, shields, shields. We also hear that asshole. Okay, we got that. That's done with. So, he's almost dead. We gotta try again. Damn it. Nope. See, that's what you have to do. You can't spam it. You gotta try and then run, right? Great grenade. That was really good.
That was really
solid grenade. Solid grenade. Oh, that's what saved us. Oh, you guys saved us. I don't know what happened there. Oh, God. I got my blood pumping. It's okay. It's okay. We got our ability up. That's good. Right? We can handle that. That's object priority. That was a good deploy. Nice job. So I need the extra killing power right there. I need it. I can't not have it, right? Anyways, thank you, Fallout. Fallout's 9910. Is that like a vault name? This is the extra Fallouts that are over here? I kind of like that if it is. I remember spamming for that ice gun in Fallout 4, right? I remember doing that. I remember breaking the lock and having that weapon right off the bat, but it had such a monstrous cost to it that you had to become like a baron of merchants to supply that thing with enough ammo to use it kind of all game, right? You had to really know the system. I need a little bit extra killing power. I need to find my friends. I'm not finding my friends, so we gotta get our friends. We need to go over to our friends, so we're gonna go right now, and that's why we threw that thing, is because I wanted to get over to them as quickly as possible. That's why I deemed that necessary. We got one person gone, but that's not a problem. Let's just stand here and wait until they come back, guys. Make her strand here. Except for that. Fuck, I knew I was gonna get hit by that. Motherfucker. I can hear when they go off if I'm gonna get hit by them. And I sometimes know. Holy shit, he got us back up. I'm not saying I didn't expect that, but I will say this. Once a team of Highgators goes down, it's not great, right? One goes down, the next goes down, and the next goes down right after that. That's why I have a little bit of res speed on this character, right? Is because I want to be able to get up people faster than normal, and if I could get more, I would, but I can't. Like I said, this build is still a build in progress. I don't claim to know anything about this class, right? I have not had enough time to test this, and last week I was playing blind, right? And that was going well, I'm sure. So this time I have a little bit more eyes open on it, but it's still pretty new as a class to me. Same with the Arbiter. I'm not as proficient with those newer ones than I am with my older ones, like the Psyker and the Vet. The Vet especially. Ogren, yeah, I'm really good at tossing rocks and killing things too. But I think Vet and Zealot would probably be my top ones that I'm good at. And I really like both of those because they serve a purpose, right? They serve a purpose of, well, my Jainson Solar, the rogue scoundrel that he is, serves a purpose. He usually has a big-ass gun and stealth. That stealth is fucking fantastic for any objectives, any hacking. It's enough to get people up. It's enough to hide you. It's enough to reload. It's so fucking good. Now, granted, I wish I could help my teammates out, like give them a shout buff with that, but nah, I don't need that. That's why I like that shield, or that cloak. It's so nice, right? I think. So that also, like when we spam and recover like that, we're immune to fire for a little bit if we hit somebody in the head with two of those shots, or one of those shots, right? I was telling a story earlier about me and my park ranger days and going down in that canyon, and I'll probably talk about that tonight. Mainly is just park ranger stuff. That way nobody gets tired. Phantom. About me saying the whole things, but I'm glad somebody told me, you know, because I do repeat things, and I don't have
game.
Good game, really good game, guys. So I'm on Twitch and YouTube as Mythology's bot. Oh, I need to get on Discord too. I can do that real quick. But I would love for you guys to show up at my party again. I'm gonna have two of the guys drop out, or we're gonna have everybody kind of reset. So I'll see you guys later. You have a good night, okay? Let's see, what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna play something other than that class. I want to play something with a little bit more durability. So I'm probably gonna play something with those guys, playing something a little bit stronger and group oriented. Hey guys, so I'm gonna play probably Gor-Titan-Banisher. So I'm gonna play support. If you guys want to keep doing what you're doing, we'll do that. How about that?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Maybe I should take a little bit. Yeah, just give me a hot second to kind of refresh. Sorry, guys. Whew. Let's just say hello. Yeah, we can have a little break just for typing, because I can't usually do all of it, and I did ruin art. Sometimes I'll ruin this thing. See, there we go. Sometimes when I'm pressing in the game, I'm actually pressing on an Excel spreadsheet, which should be a mod, but you know. I'm great like that, right? Yeah, I am the only person that is here, sir. Good one, Phantom. I volunteer as tribute. Okay, I'll start one up, okay? Let's see who we grab in with this one, huh? And if I am to give him a 4 team of people that I've seen a lot, that's what it is. But I kind of like the randomness every once in a while, you know, because I like the difficulty of that. Because having a group of... Ooh, yep. Just kind of getting things set up on my end for the apothecary. She's cooking magic. Nice, Lotus. I like it. Those are really... Hives, I like that suit, bud. That's a good one. Hey, Lotus, I don't have too much to say. It's mainly all tactical. Good shot, good kill. Watch out for the thing behind you. If you're on the ground, I'll try my best to get you up right away. And let's kill some heretics, huh? And that's some of Gor's line. Fair enough, bud. But I guarantee if you do listen to me, if you listen to drugs, I'm not listening to drugs. But anyways, I do have some interesting things. I used to be a park ranger for a bit. I used to be a zookeeper as well in 2008 when I got out of college. I've been a genetic scientist, and I've also been like a food tester. So if you want some little records of me, yeah, you're gonna get shot a lot. Yeah, that's why I played this mission, because of you, dick. So I'll get you up as many times as you want to, bud. And if you're willing to listen and cheer a little bit for me, I'll keep spinning my tail, okay? Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like the priest with his crowd, essentially. You know, it's a converted priest with his, essentially, death warrant. So it's like, that makes a lot of sense, right? And he's kind of our Pharaoh Barbarian Ice Warrior priest, right? I think I said that right. I don't know, I may have said that wrong. That's a lot of words to string together thinking. So this is what we're providing support with. We're clearing out the chaff for them, we're hitting any priority targets, and we're spraying fire and knives into any direction that we see any kind of problems, right? That's what we're doing. We're making sure these stay away from our friends, and we're making sure that when we see something that's potentially lethal to any of them, we're hitting that ability. That being said, right now, I see a bunch of troops coming in, I see a bunch of fire. I'm going to stop. I'm just going to pulse once, just enough so they can get a shield, you know, because that yellow armor is fucking fantastic. And see this guy right here, he's probably gonna get knifed, or yeah, I was waiting for one of them to shoot him down. I would have had to knife him had he looked kind of more near my directions, right? More near my direction, I'd be like, no. So here, swipe. See, we can do that kind of dash cut and cut them off at the knees. And that's why I say this game's an infinite training machine. Is because I've done a decent amount of martial arts. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I do have to defend myself. I know that for a fact. Or at least I can fight enough to kick them right in the balls and run. Or whatever you want to have. But these weapons actually handle like weapons I've trained with. Like a spear in this game would handle like what a spear actually feels like. You can hit with a tip, you can bash with a sword, you can... This is bad, though. This could be real bad. Okay, that's why we do that. And we're gonna get him up. So that, him being up was more important than me spamming that ability, right? I didn't need to be spamming that. I had enough, everything was pushed back at least once or twice, and I had enough room to breathe. And then that bought me a time, because I took a lot of talents to get people up with this class, because I knew exactly what I was doing with it. And I took knives because I like I said, it breaks one core rule of my talent tree is that I engage on all 3 ranges, long, medium, and horde kill, right? That's almost every single one of my characters has that, unless they have like a specific niche, you know? Like I'm just doing DACA or something like that. And that's what most of my classes have, at least some level of that technique in them. So that is real bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to fully push them back. Keep it going. Hopefully one of them, yep, right there, that was real fucking smart. See, that was good tactics. That's, oh my god, you guys are good. That was good. That was good battlefield strategy there. That was very nice. We got somebody up. They they set down a field. There's our.
I'm so used to our BDs that this is starting to be a pain to learn again.
That's what everybody says. I had somebody talking today that was like, "Oh my God, this was the worst." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's definitely not a breeze." He's like, "Yeah, it's not. You have to learn to dodge." And I'm like, "Yeah, they want you to use that mechanic. I would too if I was a game designer." Okay, give me a second, guys. Damn it. I cut that too short. I cut that too long, actually. God damn it. Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't mean for it to be this. We'll give it a go. So, we need to get out of this combat, right? And he's actually going to do that for us a little bit, right? So, we got problems. But that guy's not one of them. Really. He's not going to break our shield, so I'm not too worried about him throwing me. He's going to be one here in about 40 seconds, though. So we can hear him coming, right? That's what we listen for, the sound. The sound of the music. The good thing we have that. That lets me take a break and refresh and get to cover. Get to cover. See? That forced them to pick a direction to engage on. I determined where they were coming from. Either come around the corner that I'm shielded from, or they come at me. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah. Oh my God, is he gonna do that? Oof. Bots! Come on, Dad, make the bots better. Just a little bit. I'm just asking for a priority. Priority of getting people up. I would be able to do anything better than a bot would. Man, I wish that guy didn't have to make that sacrifice. He left the game to give us a bot, and I don't like that behavior. I appreciate the jester very much. I very much appreciate the jester when somebody does that. I wish that would not be the case. I've certainly pulled that maneuver more times than not way back when to save runs like 4 or 5 times, at least, until they broke that, and then then I have to do it all normal. Like, I had to get better at the game to actually do something, right? I had to determine I had to be better than what I was, and that's, like I said, that's the only way you know how to grow, right? Is knowing that you can be better, that you can grow. You're not as good as you think you are, right? That's where we train as humans anymore. Good shot, Ben. No, fuck, yep. Thanks, buddy. So we're seeing a lot of pain coming this way. A lot of pain. I'm seeing a lot of gunners. I'm seeing some bulwarks. I want to be able to keep these entrances clear, right? Clear. So we kind of make sure they come after us. We make sure our terrain, to me, is more advantageous than their ability to break it. So I made sure they were funneled and a little bit burned. I didn't need to kill them. I just need to strip their armor and fuck them up a little bit, right? Enough to distract them so that goes off, right? Now we are immune to our damage. And now we have a chance of getting our friends back. That's what we're doing, right? That's why we do that. That's why we take that ability so we can push it away and break in situations that we need to. Good deploy, bud. Good deploy. And anybody on the stream that wants to join me and see somebody jump out of a game like that, they are welcome to join if they can. Fair enough. Like I said, that class dances on a razor edge, and I love it that they made a class like that because it's fun. So I'm going to tell one of the stories of when I was working as a scientist, a genetic scientist. It's one of the bigger companies here in Wisconsin that we run with, and I worked for them for a little bit. Nothing's going on that side. Mythologies. Kitsune. I don't recognize the name right now, but I can't give it a full attention span, unfortunately. I wish I could. But thank you, man. I really appreciate it, Kitsune Lily. I might have. I easily could have played with you, right? If that's the same name, then yeah, I do remember you because I remember playing with a Kitsune, which is weird, but that's kind of cool, right? Isn't that fun? That's the person's myth. They're a Kitsune, like that. You don't need life to be, you know, fantasy to make it a little bit fun, you know. You could call this person a Kitsune and know that, like, hell yeah, I know at least one Kitsune. And they're like, what? Okay, so we're going to push everybody back here, and then we're going to throw some ammo down. And then I'm going to try to get my flamer out, because I want to suppress this group, right? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, now we got to work down this problem, and we got to dodge as much as we can. We got to fight like hell, right? And I'm trying, right? It's not easy, okay? I am not as skilled as some people with this game. I'm not as good, right? Some people are better. Nice shoes, Pen. Ugh. I hate that dodge. They made that way more difficult. It used to be way easier. I'm still fighting, so I'm trying to get back to him, right? He got somebody up. That's perfect. Yes. I'm going to recover a little bit. I think we need a shield. We need a shield. We need the health. I need to get away from him just a little bit, right? Not badly, but he is annoying. I'd like to strike him in the side or somewhere that's weak. Because they do have weakness in armor points, and it does matter where you hit things and you shoot things, right? It's like placing a shot in their eye socket's going to do more damage than doing something just straight up in their chest. And the armor varies in location too, right? So that's the one thing you have to kind of keep an eye out, because there's a weak spot in the Crusher's armor. It's flak, and it's in the shoulder, the armpit. So when they raise their shoulder, they're exposing a weakness just for like a hot second. You can expose that with a rapier, dagger, this sword. The Relic Blade is really good at hitting that spot with that block push. That can really hit that point, especially if that energy blade is on, right? It will absolutely mess it up. Thanks, Lil. So, I can't take those, but I can take that. And that's one good reason to take a normal person. They can just use those. Those chem guys are all jacked up on their meds. So I've actually thrown... Oh, fuck. Yeah, should be paying attention. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining me. It gives me a little bit of break and gets me to watch some other people, so... yeah, I haven't watched him yet, so we'll watch Phantom over here, huh? We're gonna limit his gameplay by going in. I'm not gonna. I like watching people do. Nice, good deploy on that, bud. Yeah, I live in Wisconsin. We've gotten tons of snow. We got about 12 inches, and it's dropped down to about 4 degrees up here. So it's fucking cold, but I've been out with the dogs quite a bit. Atlas likes to play hide and seek in the winter, right? So I'll throw his stick into the garden patch, one of my back garden patches, and he'll oh, sorry. I shouldn't talk about that? I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, I'm still watching him. Come on, Hives, you got this, bud. I believe in you. This is a bad point right here. So this is dangerous. Do you really? That's awesome. Yeah, that was tough. You tried, bud. That was a bad burn there. Tough.
I walked through the explosion and I was met with a volley.
Yeah, you were cut the fuck down. You got killed on the knees. Yeah, Atlas is definitely like that. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
I do not know what got me.
Good swings, Pen. Yes. You know those pens well, don't you, bud? All those ballpoints, click pens. Good stab. He's really skilled. This is a sage. This character's a sage, yeah. Did you see that dodge? That was fucking impressive. So is his ability to pierce heads and throats. Fuck, he's good. You are good, man. Holy shit. Thank you for letting me watch, man. This is what we love playing the game for, this kind of level skill. I love seeing this shit. This is the stuff I live for, but to be fair, you tried your best, man. There's valiance and failure. I don't know if you're hearing this. And I can't type anything in. I really hate that bug or whatever that is. I like communicating anyways, and I can't even type anything. There we go. Is it working now? Probably was a hunting. That was a good try, man. You did really good, man. Snow isn't bad up in Appleton? Well, that's good. I mean, I cleared out 4 driveways, so there was a lot of people that cleared out, but I'm going to jump out for this one, so we got one person that wants to jump in. You know why it wasn't working? Because I'm typing V in constantly on that one. Jesus Christ. Or toss an invite to Gor if you can, Lil. Kitsune. If you can't, then I'll find you. Okay. Just stretching my hands. Guys, we're gonna hold up here just for a sec. God damn fucking V cutting. Sorry, my bad. I hit the wrong. I have stuff alt tabbed all over on this other screen, so it's very hard to get everything together. We're gonna wait for one more person, okay, guys? So we're just gonna wait for them.
Okay.
We'll see. See if we have them on social. But unfortunately, we're capped on friends, which I wish they would remove that cap. Because I have a lot of people that I want to accept for friends. Right? Yeah, you can do that for sure. Okay. Oh, shit. It's like, oh crap, we just... Why is that there? I don't like that. There we go. No, you're fine, bud. No, you're good. You're good. I don't know why there was a giant spam screen over top of my Twitch notifications or if something got hit. Yeah, we're just waiting for Frank Hart. Warriors. I meant to say no worries, but apparently no warriors. And that's what see, my brain sometimes functions like that where I'll forget things that I just said, or like I'll move into a room and be like, that's gone. My wife's like, what happened? I'm like, yeah, I don't remember anymore. She's like, you don't remember why you walked in here? I'm like, not at all. And I've had to deal with that pretty hard for most of my life, especially professionally. I've never realized it was a problem. I believe that I have some sort of ADD, like an attention deficit disorder, or like a focus issue or something. I don't really know, but I think it's awesome because I can do this stuff. I had that at work. Yeah. You're like, I'm typing great right now. So still waiting for Kitsune's code. Oh, send it to oh, there, Lily. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. welcome, guys. Oh, an Orc Storm Survivor. I think I do remember your profile picture. It is distinctive. So let's pick a map. Are you guys good, or do you want to hold off? Just give me a ready R. Good. Lil, how you doing? Ready. Perfect. Okay. Let me just get a second, a little stretch in. Yeah, Benjamin really rocked that too. That sucks, but we did get to see some awesome shit there. Give me 1 second. Now that I'm a little bit more comfortable with everything and kind of checking chat and everything like that, it makes it easier for me to be able to do a little bit of stretching kind of in there because I need to. You know, I'm going to hurt my hands if I don't. So, okay, there we go. And I think taking breaks is important. Yeah, that's a good one. We like the smelter complex. It's just a cool location. And the fact that it's harder. I usually pick the high intensity or yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have to say the whole spiel anymore. That's really nice. Yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it too. They did a good job.
I love everything about it. The only issue is 4 stacks of hive scum either stomp or get stomped.
Oh yeah, but they're not made to be a 4-person team, really. They're made they're made to be rogue DPS, right? Back of the thing, stabbing someone or catching like a flank. They're not made to be a 4-man group. You can make it work. It's just very difficult.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite games, the 4-man hive scum group.
Yeah, and some of them are very good at what they do, but it's very difficult to get at least. Yeah. I can't take an Arbiter player that's just played the game for playing Arbiter and then throw him right into that class. Like I've heard people doing that, and he's like, "Oh, I've been humbled by that." I'm like, "Yeah, I think they want you to use that dodge mechanic." He's like, "Yep." Fun. I mean, to have fun. Okay, just keeping an eye on some of the stuff. So that's what we did. I saw an opening right there. I charged up and hit him right through the head, right? So I saw that somebody broke the shield open for me, so I swung directly into the head. Do you guys want me to do voiceover, or do you mind? What do you mind listening to? Do you want my voice in here, or do you want the voice over Discord or over stream? All I need is one response. If I don't get any, let's see. Let's cheer one. Let's see if somebody will do something. Oh well. Not...
Personally, I kind of enjoy it in the game.
Fair.
Right now, my internet is absolute dog.
I got you, bud. I got you. That's why I ask, right? It's not a problem. So I'll talk about. I was talking to a few people about this today. Is my park ranger experience, and this is specifically when I was on my off time. So like, give me 1 second. Just to make sure we're not going to get consumed here. Nice. That was a good throw from me, but I know that's I don't like to brag about that. I did like that throw though. That was fun. Nice Nuncio, bud. Nice Nuncio. So we're gonna just keep throwing this stuff back and forth. Right now our sword's unpowered, but it doesn't really bother me too much. That's a whole bunch of weak enemies. Now if I found something stronger that it needed to cut through, I'm gonna turn it on, right? He was back here all the way. Good shotgun. So we pushed one and the other one, right? We didn't need to do both. We just needed to back up a little bit, right? You just need to get out of danger. That's all you need to do. And like I said, and one of the books I really love reading is Primal Hunter. And like I said, I didn't think a fantasy series was going to affect me that much, but it really did.
I swear there's a higher delay between your dodge recovering as Arbitrator and Hive Scum.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, oh, for sure. There has to be. Well, one's essentially a tank and body armor, and the other one's a light dude within his underwear. I don't know what. He's moving around way faster, and that seems like that's for true. I think their speed is higher. Even the Zealot has higher crit damage. So, Park Ranger, yep. Just need to be careful around edges of rooms, because those can be bad, right? And there's our Chaos Spawn. I didn't hear him, actually. So, but we're going to push him back and let the range kind of go nuts on him if we can. We're going to kind of... That's why the reason we let this pulse go all the way through is because we're going to let that thing get CC'd and allow our range to kind of go in there as much as they can, right? We want to be as efficient as possible with this kill, right? And that includes using bombers, that use... Oh, Jesus. Well, the good thing we're a Zealot, because we're essentially immune to most things. It's not the best habit to get into, but it is nice to kind of play into your ability to survive, right? in which I'll probably change it up after this. I haven't played Jainson in a while, so I want to do that again. That'll probably be the next game. So just push him, cut him. Push him, cut him. That's it. Just kind of push him away. So I remember when I was taking a night off and I was going down to the bottom of Phantom Ranch, the bottom of the canyon. So that's the place they have down there. And it's about, I can't remember the whole total ride, but I took the South Kaibab down, and that was 7 miles down that way. And it's a very steep incline, a lot of stairs, a lot of stepping. And it gets hot. I remember it being real hot, like 102, 104, maybe 120. I don't remember what the day was that day, but it was hot. Like enough for me to be like, damn, it's hot. And that sun is bearing down on you the whole way, right? So we had that.
Arduous Wisconsin summer.
Yeah, an arduous Wisconsin summer, and I've been plenty of those too, for 10 years. But we had that, and then I remember going down at night and walking around because there's no lights down there. Well, there's a few, not many. Some of the like restrooms have lights, and some of the cantina probably has lights. But I think that place closes at like a certain time. And I will tell you, a Tecate, a terrible beer that's overpriced but cold, at the bottom of that hike is the best fucking thing ever. I will fight people for that one. That is like a cold Tecate when you get done hiking and you go down to the bottom and they're selling that stuff for $5 a can and they have to hike it down on mules. That beer tastes and hits amazing. And I will say I've seen people carry sacks of wine, and I appreciate their gumption. I carry water and that shit's heavy enough. So taking that much alcohol is a brave fucking move. I do think it's a baller move though.
Well, at that point, anything cold is worth savoring.
Yeah, and that's probably what the wine is, just because of the alcohol. And I've seen people use it as kind of like not an insulator, but a chiller. You can put fruit in the middle and use it as a chiller because the alcohol, I think, should be a little bit colder, but I don't know what intense heat does to all that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was not my background. I've done food science, but I haven't done that much food science. We just did salmon on, like, oh god, we had somebody had that happen to on one of our hiking trips. It was a young couple, and they looked fairly fit too. And they had carried down salmon packs with them to eat. It gets kind of warm on those trails, guys, so those things heated up for, like, it takes at least 6 to 7 hours or a certain amount of time to get down there, unless you're really good at doing it. And there are people that can do that faster, but you're going to hurt your knees, or at least I would. I would now. God, that sounds painful, but I would love to go again, right? I haven't been in a long time. Haven't been able to afford it, to be honest. And I usually went hiking with my dad, and not getting into that situation.
I'm really noticing that I've gotten way better with the mechanics since playing Hivescum.
Yep, you will. You get much better at dancing, and that's the one thing I think this game has tried to teach people, and I didn't learn it until, like, recently. Like, fully embrace it recently. So that's the one thing I've realized is that this game is an infinite training machine. I really see it that way. It has so much potential, and they did such a good job, the developers, doing this game, and you can see their heart in it too, right? And I hope that at least some of them hear this, because I would like to say thank you, really. Because if you made this game when I was a teenager playing this, I would have just died with happiness, you know? And had a group of people like this where I could talk to somebody and say, hey, like, it's going to be okay. That would have been great. I would have loved that.
Always been really big into Warhammer, and only recently have I been really able to embrace it with my friends.
Right? Yeah, I still have the armies with it. Can somebody else get on the node? Good kill. Good kill.
And just like 3 months ago, I got my friends into tabletop.
Oh yeah, so you got him into the crack, expensive the cocaine.
Yep. Plastic crack.
Yeah, and you're playing Necromunda? Is that what you said, Kravis?
That's what I recommend.
Yeah, Necromunda's a
it's
solid
a lot
game.
of fun.
Yeah. Like the video game or just the tabletop?
Tabletop.
Yeah, I've never played that. I played Mordheim a lot more. Like a lot of Mordheim, like tourneys of Mordheim, where we had like 12 or 13 people in this game with all their war bands, and we had like a daily map that was updated by somebody.
Yeah, if you're a big fan of Mordheim, you're going to love Necromunda as well.
I know,
They're
but
basically cut from the same cloth.
I've got plenty of things to do, you know? I would love to do that and invest my time into that gaming system, but I just am not. I've done it enough. I think I'm done playing Warhammer 40k. I enjoy my time, but I don't really, I like the lore now, and I like the models that I painted. I'm probably never going to go back to the game. I'm never going to. It costs too much for me to even afford or even think about affording.
3D printer.
You know, those cost like cash too, right? So
My friend only got one for $300.
yeah, your friend did. I don't have friends like that, and I don't need another hobby. And it's essentially heating plastic, but it's not really it's fun as shit. I really get it.
We don't do 3D printers. We do 3D resin, so it's a
gotcha.
liquid.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, that works.
And I personally use the resin because it's a lot higher quality.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. I don't really know the specifics. It is a very interesting branch of technology, and I do really value it. I just don't have the time or the money to really invest in that, right?
Yeah.
So we blew him off a little bit, weakened his health, and we threw a knife at him, right? So we stripped him a little bit. We did a little damage, and just enough for that knife to insta. See, that flamer takes a while to pull back out, so I don't like switching between them very often, so I'll make the point with a dagger, right? Right there, you gotta make the point. Strip the armor, make the point, right? I need to stop talking for just a little bit, guys. If you could give me a break, that would be great. I can read some chat if you guys want to. I feel like I've been talking for a while. Oops, sniper. Nice. So, I've told my wife this. In this game, I've certainly had at times where I've reacted without thinking. They hit like a zen zone, and it's weird. It happens, and it's something I don't even have control over. My muscles just fucking do it. I've hit that form, like, I know this sounds weird, and I know it sounds very out of there, but I've hit that form once or twice, maybe 3. It takes like a weird confluence of events. I don't know what it is, but I can't just like instantly recall it. It's like a level of skill that I can't get to again, right? And I'm sure that I can mimic it in some way with my natural form.
If y'all see any ammo,
yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you. There's some back here, bud. Yep, there's right here, bud.
Oh, okay.
Full bag, full bag. Thanks for asking. I really like when people ask.
Another big difference between our Bites and Hive Scum.
Yeah.
Ammo.
Well, I think people need to realize what those weapons are for and what they do. And people don't realize the purpose of some of those weapons, or they don't use them efficiently. And that's why they're burning so much ammo, is that they're not looking at other ways that weapon can be used in conjunction with their melee attacks or conjunction with their abilities. They're just spraying fire everywhere, right?
Yeah, I like the dual pistols, and that's just because their special attack is pretty much a sniper shot.
Oh yeah. I like any of the weapons. I think they did a good job. I do think that the 2 shredder pistols, the 2 Uzis, they burn ammo like a mother unless you really know how to use them. And a lot of people, I mean, it's been what, 2 days? So a lot of people, nobody has experience with these weapons so much, right? They don't know all their purposes.
Desperado also helps out with the ammo for the high
Yeah,
scum.
and it does a little bit, but I honestly think that people that are playing High Scum need to understand that there is a quantity of ammo that other people need, and that's, I'm not trying to be rude, but try to find some effort ways of maintaining your ammo so you're not a drag on the whole group, right?
Yeah, that's why I've been really enjoying playing Ogryn especially.
Yeah.
Because Ogryn is super effective without ammo.
Yep. Very much true. So this thing's kind of going nuts. Nice Nuncio deploy. don't really have a lot of time to reply to anybody, and I'm sure they're all pretty busy too. So we're just going to have him in the corner. That's where we want him. We want his back against the wall, getting kicked in the head. There we go. And that's what we use that thing. And that's what we pushed off 4 people for.
Almost sicked my dog on Demon Host.
Yeah, oh, well, I don't, it won't actually go after him, I don't think. It's trained not to, I guess. It senses the demons. So that's what we were doing with that. That's range suppression, guys.
The dog has more intelligence than I do at times.
To be fair, that thing, I think, is servo-glanded into you. Like, it's, you can see the metal spine of some of the hivers. That thing is imprinted on your mind. Like, it's part of you. And that's part of, like, some of the 40k lores. They have regiments of people that are on horses that are essentially communicated to their mind. And that's some of this ancient tech that exists in the world. But when it hits the new stuff, so like when they have a modern war and now they're faced with these great Imperial units that are now mind-linked with their horses, and then those all die, yeah, that fucks them up. They're used to fighting a noble battle on noble hills, not with chaos or shit. Or firing with weapons that aren't really made for that purpose. Yes, I needed ammo badly. Oh, Lily has CC. She's... Okay, let's try to go to this left one, far left one first. If we can.
Going back to the conversation about the kill nuts, I'm just gonna call them because that's what I remember. The kill nuts and having their brains basically removed and replaced, or
yeah,
cybernetically modified.
Yeah, I mean that's what a Highganger one,
voice
right?
line, a voice line between the loner psyker and the authoritarian RBDs actually goes into depth on that.
Yeah, and that's exact. I didn't even know that. Like I haven't heard it much. Mainly, fuck. See, this is what happens when we don't concentrate. I play a lot better when I'm not on stream. To be honest, I do. I can focus more. When I'm looking at a whole bunch of stuff, it's tough for me to do everything at once. But I'm trying my best to tell stories and function and do well at this difficulty. But I do like this difficulty because you find an element of randomness you don't find, I think, in Orc, because you have people that don't necessarily know what they're doing. That's not a bad thing. Like I said, everybody's on the same path. We're moving at different times. We learn at different speeds, right? Growth doesn't happen until you can realize it. I thought I was the best at this game forever, right? But I didn't realize it could get better until I started to think I could. So I'm going to go back to the thing. And that's just my general mindset of recently, you know, that hasn't been... Fuck, I hate that one. It's over there. Can somebody get that other one? Thank you. Good swings, good swings. See? One puff, throw the knife. Dead. That way you don't have to switch between your melee and your range very often, because that takes forever. So we were hearing those gunners down there, right? That's what we're hearing. We don't like those. That's why we took the flamer. To suppress. To make sure that anything at medium range is not coming at us anymore, right? Medium range, not doing it. Throw that, kills everything. Very easy. Very easy. Some of these guys with light armor, well, he's not going to go down, but let's just give him a good time. Good shot, Crave.
Sniper down there.
Yeah. Woo. Good shotgun. Damn, nice shot. That was not an easy shot to make.
I just get wall hacks with the keystone.
Nah, you shot him. Worthy of mention. Okay, so now I'm in the middle. I'm going to hit that. Sometimes people go back there for getting heals. It's a very risky maneuver to do. Very risky. Very risky to do. So we're going to keep these guys back. Have a nice little fire, right? which I have a lot of fires. I'm actually really good at cooking like a corn over the fireplace, or the campfire. Yeah, I'm really good at doing that, and it tastes fucking fantastic. I should probably be telling this to the group as well. But maybe they can watch. They have a reason to watch, right? Is that nice, Nuncio, bud? Good swings. So I'm just gonna do this just because I want a little bit of everybody to be a little bit buffed for their area, just to make sure. No worries, man. No worries. We didn't really need it, so not that it wasn't a spot that we had an emergency, you know. So that's another reason why we take this. We just back up. We let them pay for that ground as much as they should, and we flame this shit out of them, right? They're coming after us through a wave of fire. All we have to do is back up. Not costing us anything to back up. It's costing them a lot to walk through that fire, though, I guarantee it. Time's it. 8:02. I don't have to type all in.
GG.
GG. Good game, guys. Do you guys want to try doing one more? I can squeeze out one more if you want me to. I think that's about all I got left in me.
I'm all good.
Good. One more for everybody else?
I'm good for another one.
Okay. Lily, what about you? You can type it in or just say yes. Ready or... I'm going to switch it up again, too. So I'm going to switch to another character that I haven't played in a little bit. And I really want to play him. Because I've been leveling the Lower-Hab-Karl, so I've been wanting to play Jainson Solar with a plasma gun. I want a big shooty gun. And ability to stealth. And get res people. And that's that breath I'm talking about. Is where you're having the expansion of a single shooting ability, because the longest time I thought the veteran was just like one, yeah, I shoot everything really good. And I'm okay at shooting. I think I'm decent at it, right? But, so we got 2 people loading. Oh, so they're loading back in with different characters. Oh, orc. Oh, she's still an orc. Yeah, we're still an orc. I do like that one. And I come from a lot of Warframe stuff where people are just nicer. They appreciate your design and your form and your function of your characters. And I really like Warframe for that. Grug to Thinka. I like that, Grug. That's a good one. Yes.
The only normal named character I have.
Oh, dude, we can end it on a good one. It's my favorite map. And it's a special mission condition too. This will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Nice, and we can just go right away. I like that costume, Grug. That's a good one. I also like that one.
I love it too. I had the Inquisition one on before this, but this beats it by a lot.
It does. I think they really outdid themselves with these costumes this run, because that's really cool looking stuff. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they cook.
I bought most of it, and I feel kind of bad, but also no, you're not gonna. Nope, snooze, sir.
You can't take back what you already own.
Also, I put up a lot of video. Oh, fuck it, duck. I put up a lot of videos of our pets online. If you guys check them out on my page, they're really fucking cute, and they're generating like a shit ton of views. They're just little shorts, but fuck me, our cat has like almost 6K views on it now. It's crazy. Our little tortie barn kitten named Minerva, our proposal kitten.
Has the biggest bitch face.
Yeah, she does. She has the best resting. She does. I'll post some pictures of her, but her eyes just kind of resting and looking at you. Oh, she's a vicious little shit, man. I love that cat.
Like she is 24/7 disappointed in everything.
Her mom was a barn cat, and her dad was a giant ass fluffy cat. I think like it was like a rambler. He was a big ass cat. That's all I really know. And she was the one out of the litter that we had one that was a little bit older, but I was like, I think I want one that's really young, and I like that tortie, so I picked her up. What is this? Is new, guys. This is new.
Atonement.
This is a new thing.
That's the event.
When is the event coming out? I haven't had a mission with it yet.
Today.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah.
We got into an event right away.
There is towers or something that we have to like purify our atonements at.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. I like what they're thinking. I like that a lot. Fair enough. I like that design. That's very cool. I see what you're doing, Devs. That's nice. I like that. I didn't even really look at the map that much, so it was definitely on my favorite map though, so I'm not saying they know what I'm doing. But this is the first time we're getting this mission going. That's awesome. This is the first time I've seen this mission. That's so cool. I love this. I'm so glad we stuck around for one more, guys. So we see that stem back there, right? I want that stem.
I'm just happy I don't have to press on the D-pad now to collect them like I did in the rations.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was... I mean, I didn't have such a problem with that. It didn't... But I know people were really... I don't like this.
It really sucked on PlayStation because you have to actively take your thumb away from moving.
And I get that. Like, right, I get it, but I don't have that problem. I don't have that gripe. But yeah, I could get that it would be very annoying. I still have this healing next to me. And I wish we had... There we go. Thanks for the taunt, bud.
Craven's run towards me. Alright.
So we got a horde here. I gotta focus up.
I might just play this Ogren for a while.
He's pretty good.
People start dying down in the hive scum.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was playing Gor-Titan-Banisher, is to bring more of a support to a role rather than... I mean, I like my hive scum. I think I will play him when it dies down a little bit. But I'm certainly taking a break after I hit 30, you know? I'm now going to take things where, like, if I have a group of 3, I can carry every single one of them. If I can, right? Sometimes that's not easy.
24,
yeah,
I've only been playing on Heresy, so...
And that's, yeah, a lot of people have. But I think the top levels of that class are kind of really... They do shine a little bit on Damnation, but it is a very hard difficulty to survive on. I completely get why you would level under Heresy, right? That's just easier. And I'm not saying that in a bad way in any way. I would certainly like to complete missions more than fail them. I hate failing missions. It bothers me on a psychological level.
Too.
I don't know why, but it's like a professional pride at this point. I don't like losing. So every time somebody leaves a mission or something, it always hurts a little bit, you know? And I've had to deal with plenty of people that aren't the best sometimes. Oh, they leave ammo for me? Oh, how nice.
Rock.
Nice rock, bud. Good kills, Crow. I like that they made their names easy for me. I like that you guys made your names easy for me. Also there, hives come, sir.
Ben Insider, hives come. He has a gun, which is just annoying because of how long it is.
I've definitely seen people just do that though too, where they just type in A.
Pantaloon using every single character that's available to me.
I like Pantaloon Polonar. That's a good one. That's a solid naming convention. Nope, snooze you, snooze. I'm not done yet, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to name Gene Stealer, but everyone goes Gene Stealer, so I had to be unique.
Very true. So we hear that the
I
gas
need
grenade
to
right there, right?
equip the new Ogren voice. I forgot that.
Yeah. So we just want to make sure that we're going through this door. This is a dangerous and a good point. It's a good choke point.
Voices of your characters.
What's that?
I didn't know you can change the voices of your characters.
Yeah, you can respec them in the tab.
Yeah,
it just costs a lot of money.
It costs 50,000 of the gold or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a normal currency. The stuff you can trade a lot of the trinkets
Yeah.
for. Like the ones you buy in Milk Shop.
You get like 20,000 of every match.
I mean, you can also, if you run out too, you can just pump it into those Melks medallions or weapons or whatever sells for the most, and you can get a lot of happy cash that way, right? So if you need money, there's always some around. I mean, I've maxed out on that a couple times, but now it's down to like 22 million, I think. So it maxes out.
It's you go to I forget
25
milk,
million.
I think.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you go to Milk and you just trade your tokens in. And you can buy talismans or other things. But if you need cash, that's a good way of getting it, right?
I'm trying to think of the person you go to scourge your appearance.
That's the barber surgeon in the end. I don't remember what his name is. Yeah,
Neither do I.
Yeah, Kurgan. I think that's what they call them, is Kurgans. I think they're barber
Something
surgeons.
like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. Or like a...
Oh, Carugian.
Yeah.
I don't remember that from playing Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, and I think that's what they call most of like the chop shop medics, the ones that weld shit on you, you know? It's not great.
Yeah,
but
slap something on you and call it good.
Yeah, Adeptus Mechanicus would be better, but can you afford that shit? No, you can. You're just a layman. I mean, Eisenhorn can afford that shit, but you can't. Eisenhorn's fucking rich.
You ain't affording anything.
Yeah, he's fucking rich. That's one of the books I'll reference a lot, is Eisenhorn. Eisenhorn, Ravener, and Gaunt's Ghost, I think, are really good primers. Cepheus Kane, very good too. That's a very... Or Kypheus Kane. That's how you... I guess that's how you pronounce it. Like I said, I've had trouble with language proficiency most... Whoa! That's cool.
The shrine.
Yeah. Good job, devs. That's fun. I like that. That's really cool. I love that. Show me your creativity. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that cool? What is it? I'm so happy that I get to learn something during a game like this, so that's so awesome.
This looks a whole lot like, that yoinked. The, during Havoc 40s where you have to banish demon hosts.
Yeah, it does.
Doing a
Yep.
ritual.
Yep, that's fun too. Oh shit, yep. We just heard a play Ogren. And we probably heard him a little bit earlier too, but... So we give our melee an extra boost, right? He probably doesn't need it, right? He probably doesn't need that extra boost, but it would help him, right? I probably could have used that as well, but I knew my other teammates were really good at what they do, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break and let them do what they're going to do. So I can drink a little bit of water. Bus is here, guys. Here we go. Jesus. There you go, there you go. Whoa, that's a new noise. That's new. That noise they had before that with that ding.
I've never heard the jingle before.
Yeah, that's new. I don't know what's going on here. Something random could be happening, guys. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, this is fun. Like I said, this is all completely new to me. So like this whole event I've never seen before, which is so great. That looks like an increased level of like, those are like, I think mutant spawns, right? Those infested. That's a bunch of infested. It's not even pox bursters. They're tougher, I think, than normal. They're taking a few hits to go down for sure. Just had to go for another ad again, because we're just getting another one. Yeah, I like the devs. I would love to meet a few of them just to talk shop. Not even to yell at them, just to say like how did you do this, or how did this happen, right? I just love to talk to them. Just like same as if I had met Nathan Fillion or Alan Tudyk, either one of them. Jane too, any of them too.
The specials also explode.
Yep, they do. Yep. And then also like Brandon Sanderson. He would be great to meet, right?
Alright.
So he would be great to meet. Jesus, yeah, those guys are thick. I like that. I like that they're mutated more because of that. I like that they're mutated more because of the idols, I think. That's really cool. I like that. That's like a story element. It's a story element they just brought to the game. We missed. Good job. I like that. That's very smart. I like good tactics. I like good setup like that. I think, like I said, they're only getting better at this, right? They're only getting better. Only getting better. And like I said, humans are made to build. We're made to build off each other. Right? Made to build off what others leave behind. And we're builders. We are. We like building things. It's just a thing. Nice shot, Lily. Good one. Good gun. Oh, did you use that weapon last time? I think I remember you. You used the Hellboar, didn't you? I commented on it, didn't you? Nice. Nice. I love it. Sorry, I'm sorry it took me so long to remember that. Sometimes I don't think very much, but I do remember eventually. And I like that the devs put in the it shows a rock now, or like a thing for that's I've been asking for that for a while, and I'm glad they put that in. I think it's really just a good technical hint that they're invested in making this game well, right? Not to mention also like the amount of story they put in each mission now, and the amount of work they put into all that stuff. I need ammo. Ammo down, guys. I can't even remember what I was shooting at while I was talking to you guys. I forgot. Time sometimes evades me, you know? I lose it, I gain it. It's kind of odd. And I played a lot of Warframe, so I actually know a few things about the game design, and I was a GM for a while too. So I know a decent amount about like that kind of stuff, and like what makes a good villain, or how do you set up a good match, you know? That kind of stuff. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Fuck. Yep, time to go. I like posting those. I like my story, but it is sometimes very difficult to get out during that time, right? Oh, we got more atonement stuff around, guys. Now they need it more than I do. That's probably the reason why they put that delay in there, is to let you look at your health before you purge it down, you know? I'm guessing that's why they put a restriction on that. I'm gonna guess. So they don't. The reason why they didn't make it instant is so you can actually check your health and check your teammates' health, I think. Oh shit. Oh, we can knock it off the bridge. Where's it at? Oh no, we can't knock that guy off. He's too fat. That's okay. I like the boss anyways. So that was a lot of pain. We noticed a lot of pain there, right? We were taking a lot of damage. Our shield went down. We heard the shield go down. I would love to use that on somebody else, but right now, right here, I need it. I need that damage. I gotta have it. I would love to give it to somebody else, right? I'd love to give it to the big guy. We're also getting break here in 55 seconds, but nothing I can do now. It's coming. This is so cool. Okay, I want to see this. Oh, that's really cool. Atone for your aggressions. Oh, this is... Oh, you did get the resource off this. That's so cool. Because you just have to sit here then, huh? Oh, and then bad guys show up. That's awesome. So, guys, I think we have to be next to this thing to get... Does it only happen once? Yeah, I think we have to be next to this thing to get the resource. I don't know. You guys tell me, please, because I have no fucking idea. Please, somebody else come up with a suggestion.
I have no idea. This is also
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody speak up because I need some extra information here, and I'm not the only one working off a brain. I think it's good. I think we already got a resource. Oh, there he is. Let's just literally get back down here. We don't want to fight on that bridge. Yep, that's why. No worries, though. Not a problem, okay? This is why I take res talents, right there. And why I take stealth, right? That's that breath of ability. We're letting the Ogre take what he's got, right? He's got it up against the back, so we just kind of have to sit here and do this, right? We don't need to engage with that. He's really good at taunting, because that's what I'm saying right now to the people. Like, he knows what he's doing. So, like, he's getting his back up higher and giving us a really good vantage point, right? That's what Grug just did there. That was really cool. I like to see that kind of aggro and that kind of teamwork. Because that's exactly what a mission would be like, right? A normal, like, 40k mission you're going into, you'd have one heavy guy, probably some beef netter kind of coming in, taking as much aggro as doing as much damage with his big-ass gun, and then the special's probably sniping from... Yep, that guy. I love killing him. That sniper is my bitch every time. I kill him as much as I can. He usually... Sometimes he has a brother, too. Not often, though. Break. So we still got another break for 1 minute 17 seconds, guys. Just a heads up. Nice shot, Lily. Good one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice shot. That was a good one too. Oh, there's our beacon. Up there, green eye, guys. This is so cool. I don't know if the devs meant to do this or what, but have it come out at this specific time. That's so awesome. That was the mission that we did last. Okay. I don't know what this means. I love it though. I love the randomness. I love not knowing what you're doing, because that's exactly what you would get in 4K. You're like, how do we break this environment?
A lot of mutants.
Yeah, Chaos Spawn too. I love it. So we like to say that Solar was stealing his grenades and selling them on the black market, and that's the reason why he has the shitty ones and why he got his ship impounded, right? That's what, which is the shallow grave. Every once in a while we'll reference that, right? Which I can't really type all in there right now because I'm getting mauled by a I don't have a lot of ammo, first off. I'm going to have to start using the blade because I don't have much ammo and I need to conserve now. I don't see any more around. Crave definitely has one, but we're kind of going into a new mission. Yeah, okay, so that bell went off. And so we have increased mutant spawns now. It looks like it tones up and it... Oh, can it purify those guys? Is that what we're preventing them getting purified, or we're purifying the area because they're coming in and trying to break that? Tell me to pick up. Please don't let me be the only one here. Somebody! Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna get going, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was curing the mutations.
But they did run after it, right? When it was purging everything and us getting our thing, the demonic guys were running after it.
It did look like they were running at it.
Going, and we are purifying the area.
Okay, that's cool. I really like that.
Okay.
That's neat. I love that. That's really fun. They did a good job. Crave, can you shut down the ammo when we get inside? Don't put it in here. Yeah, don't put it in here. The reason why I wouldn't put it in there, guys, is because it's not... You can't get it back, right? The reason why I tell people to put it outside there, why you don't want to drop it in there. You can do it sometimes. It's not bad, but you just don't want to, like... You want to make sure everybody has ammo to the max amount, right? Always. Nice shots, Lily. Damn. So those guys are not easy to kill, right? It takes a few shots, even in the head, to get them down. We see ammo there. We're going to point it out. We're going to mark it, right? In case somebody else needs it later. I'm in a little bit of trouble. I need to back up, right? I need to get to Lily. She's my other guardsman. She's the one that's going to need the most help, right? Those other two can hopefully do what they're doing. Two-man teams. That's where you move. Or try to stick as a group. But if you get split up, 2 people, that way you're at least generating shields off each other, right? Right? Yep. So we're gonna load up with that. That's what I was talking about, breath right there. Not only does that give us a damage boost, that does allow us to reload completely. Or do a little bit of both. I can res somebody and then I can reload. Yeah, I may not get the full reload off, but it's gonna be a lot. I guarantee you. So we're seeing these guys, right? Boom, boom. Whoa. Did that Reaper just disappear? Who killed that thing?
When there are so many spawns going on, it is very common for just bodies to just disappear.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. So he was down. That's why we.
That's how you know you're really screwed, when everything you kill in a horde just automatically disappears.
Oh, that's awesome to know. Thanks, man. You just added to the miss, right? Because I had no idea that was a thing. I've never seen that happen before. That must be in a higher difficulty thing, huh?
Yeah, when my internet is smooth enough for me to play Auric and Havoc,
Shields going down. Thing. Watch out for the bump. So right now we're getting prayed. We're getting reloaded. We know we're getting a wave, right? But we do have these fun little grenades. Now these fun little grenades are really good. See, that's that breath. That weapon's really good at blowing those up. No reason why you shouldn't. Fuck. Dick! They just threw a fucking bulwark in my way to snatch the grenade out of here. Dick move! Oh, you fucking devs. I love it. That AI art is good. They've been throwing a lot of stuff at us. That was fun as shit. I love that. Yeah, I don't need to put the whole thing, but we will put this on there.
That was fun.
That was really fun. I had a great time. I didn't need to post that, but maybe a more repetition when people see that. Oh, that was a good night, guys. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it after this one, though, because I'm getting kind of tired and talking a bunch. So it was good seeing you guys. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the service. Thanks for helping. That was a ton of fun. I love that. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Thanks, Phantom. Of course, yeah, anytime somebody wants to join in, as long as we're playing like a level and we're kind of competing at the same... I like having at least one random person in there, if possible. But if somebody's playing a new class and they want to try something out, I would love to help them out too. Right?
That's kind of why I offered me leave, so that you can still get the rando.
So you still get the rando. That's exactly... I mean, that's not... I'm not trying to be... Wow, we got an event complete too.
Oh.
I'm gonna see what that is I'm gonna see what that is real quick.
You get Aquillas after completing. Neat.
You get Aquillas? Oh, that's so nice. They haven't done that in a bit. Oh yeah, you do. That is so fucking nice. I love them for that.
I'd like if they do it so more events give you Aquillas.
No, that's a great reward. If they make...
And I'm all for making the events harder.
Yeah.
To kind of compensate.
That is a really good idea. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's exactly. Yep. To each their own. I like the reward for that Aquila because that's something I can use to actually do something with, right? And they're coming out with better cosmetics, so that makes me a reason to spend those credits on those cosmetics, and a little benefit helps every time. Anyways, I'm gonna get going, guys. I gotta talk to you later. I don't want to keep going, so we'll see you next Sunday then, huh? If you guys want to join, let me know, okay? Leave strike team, quit game, put up the screen. It was nice seeing everybody. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate everybody's help. We got another subscription. We got everything going. Everything's going great. We're getting art going. So you guys have a